Hello, today is day 26, and uh, I really want to talk about two very yummy things. Number one is how important it is to actually appreciate or just enjoy the journey that's there onto like wherever you're going. Because I remember when I was in my college, at that time I was in something that's known as the Students' Council, and I started off over there in my first year as a volunteer, and eventually I became like a core member, and then eventually I became like the top guy over there as well. And when I was there, so my third year in my college was my last year, and of course there were lots of ups and downs that had happened. By the time I had reached my third year, there was like a lot of chaos happening, and by the end of my third year also there was like a lot of chaos happening. But eventually in between, I or like my whole team any which ways found our own ways to actually like just enjoy throughout that journey as well. No matter how bad things went, we always thought of it that we are ending the day on a happy note itself. Now of course we don't really live in a fairyland, and it's not college anymore. um, but I'd say it can still, it can, if you try, you can still actually have something similar happening in your life at the moment, where you are just enjoying the journey rather than the destination. And I know this is something that a lot of people have already spoken about like shit ton of times, but I still again wanted to just emphasize it because I felt it recently, uh, onto the big goals that I have by myself, and the life that I have at the moment. It is very crucial and it is very important for me to appreciate the journey that's there at the moment, rather than just keep on thinking about the future, because that also at the end of the day becomes a habit of yours, where no matter how much success, no matter how much you must have achieved in present, you will always keep on thinking about what's next, what next goal you should be chasing. That also becomes like a habit as well. So rather than actually thinking about the future, or like thinking about the destination more, I feel we should appreciate the journey more. Like for example, today if I am on my journey to like get 100k subscribers on my YouTube channel, correct? Until unless I don't appreciate, or until unless I don't uh, understand that the journey is going to be with me for a longer amount of time compared to the goal, because once I reach the goal, it's done. Like, there is no relationship with the goal that I'm going to have with. My relationship is going to be there with the journey, that the path that I'm going to take in order to like reach that particular thing. That's more critical, that's more important compared to like the destination that we have. uh, so it becomes very crucial, extremely crucial, to be honest, where you are appreciating the journey. I don't know how this randomly came to me today, that this is something that I should be doing a little more, and that the journey stays with you more. I know I just made this point right now, but like, yeah, a more emphasis on like that the journey stays with you more compared to the destination itself. So you have to see to it that you're spending good amount of time with the journey, or uh, mending your relationship with the journey as well. Because I myself uh, have been a person who's like very impatient. That if I have set my mind to a certain thing, I won't stop being anxious until unless I've actually gotten that particular thing. And it becomes very difficult for people who have high level goals then in order to like just stay focused or like just stay calm while they're going through the journey at that moment, because they don't really appreciate the grind that they are doing. They 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 take that as like as if it's painful, as if it's not really worth it or something like that. But to be honest, that journey itself, that path itself, takes you to your destination and actually makes the destination worthwhile as well. Because, like, for example, if today I reach at 100k without any journey, then the whole sense of it will just drop, because everybody whoever have achieved 100k subscribers on their YouTube, uh, they've all had gone through that journey, the not exactly the same journey, but they all must have gone through a certain variation of that particular journey itself. And that's what makes them, uh, I don't really want to say valuable or like capable, because everybody is capable of anything, or like, I'm not getting the word, like, for lack of better word at the moment, I'd say like capable, or maybe deserving. That's what makes them deserving. The journey makes them more deserving for the destination at that moment. And it also changes a person in certain ways. A person who has 100,000 uh, subscribers on YouTube will not really, interact with people the way a person who doesn't have it. Look, because of course, like, life itself must have given that person certain lessons. But like, in order to reach to that particular goal as well, they must have gone uh, some or the other problems that has, made them a certain way at that moment. So yeah. Number two, and another yummy point that I have today, is the world is your playground. It's too philosophical, it's too spiritual, and it's too voodoo as well. Voodoo in the sense, uh, I don't know if any of y'all have actually gone through any of those energy healing videos on YouTube, or like those tarot reading videos, or like uh, some rando videos. I'm damn sure anyone who's watching this video, I'm 100% sure they must have seen some or the other kind of tarot readings, or like some or the other kind of energy readings or something like that. I wouldn't really say I 100% believe into them, but at times there are few videos that speak to me in a certain way, which are which I resonate with very well. And so when it comes to stuff like this, when it comes to stuff like spirituality or something like that, uh, I take in the things that I feel I resonate well with, and I just cut off other things. I don't really believe in anything and everything that's there. Like, for example, I think in one of my videos I've actually told about this guy as well, Prince. Prince was kind of an energy reader guy who could actually read anything and everything that was going in my mind. And I know it sounds very like scary. I don't really remember what day it was. I'm extremely sorry, but I've given a brief description about this guy, but I'll give it to you right now as well. So basically, Prince is a guy whom I met in my college, and he was able to tell me things that were deep down in my subconscious, or like there were things that I had not spoken about with my friends at that moment, and he could actually speak about those things. and he knew what exactly I was thinking at that time, which was very overwhelming and kind of scary and creepy as well. But eventually I built like a very good relationship with this guy, and yeah, he has helped me a lot overall, man. Like, let it be my breakup, let it be my uh, insecurities, let it be my self doubt, let it be anything, this guy has helped me. Like, I've just called him and he has given me guidance in regards with this. uh, yeah, so when it came with Prince as well, like whenever I used to go to Prince to take advice as well, I knew for a fact that I am giving I am, firstly, there is no such thing as free goods in life. Like, there is always a certain energy exchange that happens, which is what I believe for sure. Like, if there is no materialistic exchange that's happening, there is some or the other energy exchange happening, or there is some or the other energy exchange that must have happened back in your past life or something like that. Do I believe in past life? Maybe yes, maybe no, I don't know, but I do believe it in I do believe a little bit in it, or maybe my heart wants to believe in it. I don't know. Basically, I don't really have a straight yes or no answer for that at the moment. But like, for this given topic, let's say that I do believe in it, and so yeah, there is always like a certain energy exchange as well. And whenever I used to go to Prince as well, I knew that there is some or the other energy exchange happening. And he used to, at times then ask for like ice cream, or like he used to ask for something to eat, or something sweet, or like maybe at times he used to ask for money as well, a nominal amount. But he used to do that, and I never said no to him then at that time, because I knew that there is some or the other energy exchange that needs to happen over here. Because if he is helping me out with something, I need to also reciprocate it. Even if I can't really reciprocate him in the way that he is doing it for me, then maybe in another way I can do it. Yeah. Anyways, coming back to the topic, uh, last night I was watching a lot of these energy reading videos. There is this one girl, I don't really remember her name. She's a Guju, maybe somewhere in Canada or something like that, and she started making these videos, and I just stumbled upon one of her these energy readings, which was pretty apt about me. One was a love reading, and another was overall like me achieving my goals and all that. And somehow, like, A, of course, like all these things made sense, whatever she was saying. B, I was feeling energetically very well connected, and I could actually resonate with her very well. All of them was positive, so I'd say I would claim that, and just move ahead with life and see, and be like that. Uh, Whatever she said should come out to be true, which were pretty like good things about me, good things about my life. And then there are so like basically there were few things that she said which didn't really resonate with me at that moment, so I didn't really take those things as well. And another goal that I saw was she basically said at that moment that the world is your playground, quite literally, and that it's a mind which always stops us in regards with us just trying to be ourselves, us just having like childlike innocence, and that I should always express things no matter what. Like, for example, at this moment, if a professional YouTuber, let's say for example, if I would have just let my mind take over control, I would have stopped the video the first time. I would have paused and be like, I shouldn't be uploading this video at all, because according to my mind at that moment, that's like an imperfection, and I shouldn't be posting that. I shouldn't be showing my vulnerable side, or like I shouldn't be showing my imperfect side to the world. But why should we do that? Like, have you ever thought about it? Like, why are you so fearful of of like letting people see this imperfect side of you? Because of course at the end of the day nobody is perfect, right? Like nobody came out from their mother's womb being like a proper perfect YouTuber, perfect podcaster or something like that, or like a perfect influencer who could like just sit in front of a camera and like blabber about shit without researching, without any teleprompters. Like nobody was like that, and nobody should be like that as well. Like we all are humans. I think at times all these imperfections make us human, quite literally, because we are not AI bots, we are not chat GPT. We are humans. At the end of the day we have feelings. I know this sounds very voodoo. I I have to come up with a better word in order to explain this feeling, which is like maybe cringe. I would say, yeah, I'd say cringe voodoo, or stuff that people wouldn't believe in, or like scammy, or out of their mind or something like that. Remove the energy healing idea that I gave, remove the spiritual angle to it, remove the philosophical angle to it, okay? Let's think about it scientifically and psychologically as well. We all have certain beliefs, correct? This is something that I've spoken about the most in all of my videos, that you have certain beliefs, you keep those beliefs in your mind. That is how exactly you keep that is exactly how you approach your life with, in each and every direction. Let it be your health, wealth, relationships. These beliefs that are there in your head are your limits that you have kept, and that's exactly how you know deal with life. These beliefs weren't there when you were fucking born, right? Like these believed with a certain amount of repetition again and again and again and again, maybe by your parents, maybe by your friends, maybe by your siblings, maybe by your environment, maybe by your teacher. They were repeated again and again and again for you, in order to become like, in order to mold you out. But that's not you. And the reason you have so much anxiety, the reason you have so much overthinking, or the reason you actually don't really fully express yourself out there, or like the reason you feel so fearful in order to just get out there, uh, and be vulnerable and just be yourself, is because of these beliefs that have been instilled by you, by your environment. And that's it. Like you just need to understand that once it just like it quite literally switches a flips a switch in your head. Like that's exactly what happened last night for me as well, and I realized that the world is actually my playground. Like I can just go out there and I do whatever the fuck I want to do. Like nobody can stop you. It's only you who stops yourself, that too, like mentally. The only game that's there is over here. Like for example, if you feel embarrassed, or like if you feel you might approach a goal and you might get rejected, it's okay. So what? Like I'm not saying this in a consoling kind of a way or something like that. I'm quite literally saying, like, let's say for example, when you were a kid, okay, and you really liked a certain toy, a certain friend of yours had, or like a certain stranger kid had on ground in a fucking garden, okay, what would you do? You just fucking go to that guy and be like, hey, you've got like an awesome toy, like can I also play with that toy? If that guy or girl is not really snobby, and their parents have actually taught them good values, they would actually share it with you, and both of you all will have fun, correct? And that's how you would make friends. By the time we become adults, there are just so many things instilled in our head by our environment, by our parents, by our siblings, by our everyone, quite literally. There is so much shit filled over here that it becomes extremely difficult for you to actually go out there and talk to a stranger as well. Why? Because you have accepted yourself as someone whom you're not even there, and the reason you get that anxiety as well is because of these stupid beliefs that you have kept. If you keep a belief that you're not fair enough, you're not valued enough, then you will always have an anxiety when you're talking to your boss, that you don't really bring in that amount of value. Like, I'm sorry, but like, I have seen few of my colleagues who quite literally talk to like my founder as if he's the god, but that's not the case. And I'm not saying this out of ego. I'm just saying this out of empathy, to be very honest. Because if you consider someone like that, then you're not expressing yourself fully, then you're not putting your 100% out there, because there are always going to be certain opinions that you keep to yourself that you actually believe in, and which is this stupid. Like, for example, if tomorrow I hire someone, I say to you that that person is showing up authentically, like that would be one trait that I'm looking out for, which is like you being authentic, as much authentic as possible, bro. Because if you're not being authentic on your job, then you're not expressing, you're not uh, you're not creating out of the highest frequencies that you can actually tap into. This video that I'm tapping into, and this video that I'm making, I don't think so I can ever make videos like this by a script. Like, maybe on my main YouTube channel, I am eventually able to tap into this energy that I have, and I am able to like speak like this. Eventually I'll figure out what is to be done, but at the moment it is only scripts that I make from like ChatGPT by putting in my own thoughts and words. Not entirely by ChatGPT, but like I put in my thoughts, I put in my experiences into it, and then eventually I draft it out, edit it out, and make it.
No.
But I don't think so that'll ever happen. Point being, you need to stopping yourself enjoying life. And I think I'm saying this message to myself as well. Like, I wouldn't say I'm like a saint and I'm able to like enjoy life to the fullest or something like that. I've had my own days where I just feel like shit. Like 2 days ago when I was on that shoot, I felt like so soulless. I just felt like I was quite literally questioning my whole entire life, almost like a quarter life crisis kind of a thingy had happened with me. But it's okay. I mean, we eventually learn from our mistakes only. I think, yeah, that is it for today. I think this is one of the longest videos, and I think there was like a lot of energy exchange happening as well from this video. I don't know why I'm saying this, but this felt very refreshing. I'll be very honest, like before I even started recording this video, I was feeling extremely sleep deprived, extremely drained out of energy, and of course I'm drinking Red Bull as well at the moment, so that helped me. But I feel very refreshed after making this video, so I'm sure that whoever watched this video as well, this has hit a nerve to you as well. Like, this was not just some random video that you just stumbled upon. This actually added value. I just know it. I just know it. I just know it. Anyways, like if you're watching my videos for the first time, you're basically, what I'm doing at the moment is I am making a 90-day series. This is like a challenge that I've took upon, where I am going to record like one YouTube video every single day. Today I am on day 26, I think. Yesterday I had recorded a video, but I don't know why it didn't really upload. So that is being uploaded while I'm speaking at the moment, and then this video will also be uploaded today only. So if you want to understand more, if you want to learn more about psychology, if you want to work through your own trauma, or get done with your shadow work as well, I'd recommend you watching my entire day 1 to day 90 series. If you don't have that much amount of time, you can always go check out my main YouTube channel as well. It's in the bio of uh, this channel's bio, and it's named Akash Kithani only. This channel is named Akash Kithani Unfiltered. That channel's name is Akash Kithani. I usually talk about stuff that young men go through, which is like overthinking, underconfidence, introvert, a guy being introverted to you, a person having a low confidence, why exactly all these trauma happens, how exactly you can get out of it, tap out of it, and be able to express yourself fully and show up in your life fully. So yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that you actually watched the entire video, and I know I've added value this time. I've added value this time, and I hope to see you tomorrow as well. See you.